Do we really have to spend time with our homophobic grandparents? I mean, we're both queer now, you know? Oh, relax. Mom said that it's been a few months since we've last seen them, and they are getting older, so it's probably a good idea before, you know. I guess that's true. I mean, they are family. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Kids, the news is on! Okay, maybe something bad will happen. Another anti-LGBT law has been proposed! Oh my god, again? This is like the third one this month. What is it this time? They are banning drag queens from reading stories to children. Oh, hallelujah!
I wish a drag queen would help me read these books. Ooh, I'm getting so old, it's getting hard to see.
Oh, hush up, everyone. If anything, this is protecting the children from these groomers. Don't you care about protecting the children? No. Excuse you? I mean, no, but also yes, we do care about the kids. It's just, I don't think drag queens really are the problem here. Do you see the way that these men are cosplaying as women? It's disgraceful. I mean, yes, that's what drag is.
I remember dressing up as a woman back in the day when I was in a fraternity for those themed parties we had. Ah, good times. That was the only time my face was ever painted, as the kids would say, for the gods.
And for God, we should be putting an end to emasculating our men. If anything, why are drag queens even reading stories to children anyway? This isn't a strip club. Drag isn't inherently sexual. It's a performer. It's like hiring a clown for a kid's birthday party. Well, this lifestyle where they're pushing onto the younger generation where they can be themselves, it's narcissistic. If anything we should be protecting kids from, it's from firearms, members of the clergy, politicians, and even Boy Scouts.
Oh, I remember my time in the Boy Scouts.
Don't you dare speak badly about the church. They are good people. I mean, there's good and bad people everywhere. I'm just specifically mentioning the bad ones. Ever since you and Chad came out as potsexual and gay, nobody understands how this is ruining the traditions of the world that we live in. Becky's pansexual. Oh, y'all just been making stuff up at this point, but my case still stands. Heck, even the new laws where they're proposing where children can't transition into their adults is a good thing. How so? A kid is too young to know what they identify as, and so transitioning and taking these hormones and sex changes is gonna be also damaging to them before they can make that decision as full-grown adults. Nobody's getting sex changes as a kid, Grandma. If anything, they're taking puberty blockers and hormones that align with their gender identity. But how would they even know at such a young age?
I knew I didn't like celery at a young age, and I still don't.
See, that's a great example of how sometimes it's just who we are. And by taking away these resources from these kids, it's gonna be more damaging to them for their mental health, well-being, and happiness. So much for the children. Y'all can say whatever you want, but don't gang up on me when I'm just looking out for the children. Oh really? You're just looking out for the children? Or is it the fact that you're personally uncomfortable and you want everyone to conform to what you view as normal? Me making people conform? It's you that's making people conform to your rainbows and eyelashes.
What's wrong with my eyelashes?
Nobody's making you do anything, Grandma. People just want to live their lives in peace. And if you don't like it, then don't get near it, don't consume it, and most of all, don't talk to us ever again. Oh. What has your mother Karen been doing all these months, letting you badmouth your grandmother like that? She's been letting us live our truth and standing up for those who can't themselves. That's right. This is all too much. It's just, everything has changed for the worse over the years. And you're the victim? I think what's happening in society is that we are evolving to become a more accepting and loving and more open-minded space for all types of people, and shouldn't that be celebrated? It's just, it goes against my beliefs and how I was raised. So why use children as an excuse when that's how you really feel? You have to understand that times are changing and that people are experiencing and living and going through lives completely different than you, and that's okay. Nothing against you, it's just this hateful rhetoric and disrespect to anyone that isn't like you has got to stop. I think you kids need to go home now. I just need some space to reflect and digest all of this. We'll be here when you're ready to talk again. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh hey Chad, before you go, could you lend me the next volume of this book? I want to know what happens next. It's starting to get spicy.
Don't worry, I got you, Grandpa.
Thank you, Sunny. Such good kids. Whoop. Well, would you look at that? It's probably about 8 inches.